again, it wouldn't be a Dude Where's My Drift stream without weird audio shit happening.
Alright, man.
Yeah, we're live, I think.
Hey, we are live.
Someone might want to check you can hear us.
On it.
Yeah, just make sure. I didn't fuck it up too bad.
No, I was getting a little bit of an echo hearing, but
I got you.
Hey, it's working.
That was my dog.
I was gonna say, well,
I could hear the dog that time.
That was so good.
It was perfect timing.
Oh my gosh.
Good, Juno.
Yeah, Sarah just got home, so
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That would do it. Oh my goodness. Guys, we're here. We're live on Twitch, and I have some different faces with me tonight. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel a little
It's the
unprepared.
same face.
I
didn't do anything different. Oh, the other two people. Oh shit, it's the other
Let's
two
go.
people.
Fine. I mean, you asked me here.
Y'all.
Seems rude now to say anything.
No, I meant like, it's because I'm not used to seeing a couple of these faces out here on Twitch, in Twitchland with us. Got some exciting new people joining the show, and I am here for it. But
Yeah, I'm really glad to have Clue here finally.
I know he's been checked out so long on Mondays,
man.
so
Physically present. Here and accounted for, sir.
But hey friends, how are you doing?
Doing good. We're doing good.
It's fixing to be a lot better,
Nervous?
man.
Is that weird? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Thought I closed the game.
Oh.
No, it's fine. It's there. I got it. Professional.
We're solid. Visualize and succeed. The secret.
Yeah, that's
If I
how
succeed, it's going to go great and wonderful. And good evening, everybody out there in Twitchland and Starfinder listener, fan, people who have found us. This is an exciting new chapter in the Dude Where's My Drift live stream actions, as I am pleased to present to all of you the first session of the Valkyrie Epoch, a Starfinder story, in which I, the self-proclaimed galactic menace of the Dude Where's My Drift Starfinder in-house cosmic lore setting thing. I lost my train of thought in words here, so we're just going to go with that.
Multiverse.
Multiverse, thank you very much.
Where's my drift multiverse?
Is here to bring a new cast in and tell an exciting new story. I have a couple familiar faces for those of you who watch our every other Monday streams with the Drift Crashers Adventure Path, and I have a couple new faces, and might be the first time you're seeing one of these faces, but a lot of you out there might recognize a voice that you hear about every other Tuesday on another podcast, which is very exciting to bring in. But without any further ado, I'd like to introduce my wonderful players here for our very first session, the very first time, in my usual approach of alphabetical order, because it's just so much easier that way. Leading us off first, you guys know him as Captain Gator from the Dude Where's My Drift Starfinder podcast. Tonight he is here to bring a still green, but slightly different presence to our show. We have Clue playing the Jub Nub Nin operative, Anura Buffo.
That's right, man. Still green, amphibious versus reptilian. So that's cool. Just the one leg.
just the one leg.
Just the one leg. That's all I need. Yeah. Gonna be stupid fast by the end of this.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
It's gonna be ridiculous.
Next up, also coming to us from the Dude Where's My Drift Crashers Adventure playthrough and podcast, he is hanging up his lab coat and turned it in for precognition, spirit, eeriness, see the future, and potentially messing with the timeline, which is also fun and exciting times. We have Doge playing the Corenta precog Lemire.
I'm actually going to be cosplaying as the Muad'Dib all week, so that's who I am this week.
Yes.
Are you here to guide our show onto the golden path?
Ooh, we'll see about the golden path, but we'll try our best if we can get there. It's a little holy war-y, but we'll see what happens.
This would be a very different take on Lemire.
It would be very different thing on there. But I mean, honestly, if you think about it, though, you know, you guys can raise a holy war against the Atlantean Empire in this first little stretch here. That's fitting. They're terrible, horrible space Nazis.
Mm-hmm. The only good space Nazi is a dead space Nazi.
These are the facts.
Thirdly, we have probably the biggest star of the show. I'm sorry, everybody. It's probably true. Coming to us all the way from Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition live actual play podcast, Slay the Stars. We have the Dungeon Master of that show, Leah, playing the Sarcesian Witch Warper, Winifred.
Oh, is that how you say that word? No, I'm kidding. I totally know what I'm doing. I've played Starfinder for a year, and I'm really good at it. Just wait.
Actually, arguably, you're better than I am, for sure.
I can confirm, she is fantastic.
Like, it's not a high bar, but I mean, nonetheless, you succeed.
I know every rule.
She has read the book. It's good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's way better than me.
Wait, there's books? Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Oh no.
If it doesn't involve my character directly, I have no idea. I'm sorry. It's just like it's gone. All that information is gone. I don't even know who Gator is at this point. Just the neuro. That's what I got.
And lastly, but never leastly, new face to the streaming environment and podcasting scene in general. We have a... You know, I've had a hard time coming up with a description here. That's not going to sound terrible and make him insult and, you know, be a horrible pun. But, I mean, if you guys need to find a way to make a good argument ever in your life, this is the guy to come talk to. We have Scott playing the Lashunta Solarian, Laukios.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. I will be playing the source of the party's scary dog privilege. Yeah. As was indicated there, for anyone who is not aware, I am an actual lawyer, and you may hear me making some arguments about how the law works when I'm trying to con the DM into giving me bonuses on my rolls. You should understand and know that those arguments are entirely based on experience and not in any way actually researched. You should not rely upon them. You should talk to an actual lawyer. I am not and will never be your lawyer, and you should never apply things that you learn in tabletop RPG podcasts to your own legal problems. It will go badly for you.
I want to put you on retainer just for that.
I don't think we can.
I cannot. As part of my employment contract, I am not allowed to take private clients. That applies to you, Clue, and it applies to all of you fuckers listening.
I've been informed that we will be hearing that every week, and I want to challenge Scott to like see how many different ways you can spin it while still saying the same thing.
Yeah. My guess is at any given point it's at least 17.
Listen, as someone who's played, as someone who's played a whole year now with Scott in a game, you can always tell when he's getting ready to ask to do something absolutely ridiculous because he lays out all the facts beforehand, and he's like, "Okay, so you agree to all of this, so now I can do this."
Yeah, like people talk about rules lawyers, but this is different. This is lawyer.
It's funny, like, I know some guys that drink with their lawyers, but, like, I gotta play a game with my...
Once again, not your lawyer. Also, have not read the Starfinder rulebook, and probably never will. So I will not be rules lawyering here. I will absolutely be jank lawyering.
I'm absolutely fucking around. Scott is not even in my state.
I am not licensed.
I'm a good boy. I don't need an attorney.
But I am so glad to have all of y'all here with me here tonight and every Thursday night going forward for the foreseeable future because I have a lot planned for all of this.
Every Thursday? Oh shit!
Yeah, we're going to every Thursday. Too.
Oh no!
I need bar insertions.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to be out of town in a couple weeks. But bar and stuff like that.
I have so many things.
Nobody
Where
believes
are you
Solid
going to
set.
be that you
Nobody believes
don't
you.
have access to Discord?
Yeah, no. Things. Yeah. Just says things. Yeah, things and stuff.
But,
Stuff and
There is a middle finger here drawn, and on it says K.
really?
Yeah, just K.
Really? You're giving the middle finger to the Lord? We haven't even started, and you're already giving me the bird. Oh, you're already giving me one finger salute. Damn. I think that's a new record for me, folks.
Wow. This is a record-breaking pilot episode. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Accepted.
Alright, so quick little bit of housekeeping information just for those watching at home and in the future on the VODs that eventually get exported to YouTube. We are going to be doing a couple, house rules, because what, actual play podcast, Starfinder game, home game in general doesn't have a few house rules, it's just how the GM wants to run things. I am kind and generous. I am a very kind and generous game master, as these folks who have played with me for a couple years at this point will tell you. And to which I have decided to grant them for each level of this adventure, they will have exactly one free reroll of a d20 that may be used on anything other than a natural one.
It's fair. It's fair.
On top of that, going forward, I'm going to give them the option to tell us what happened previously, and if they do a good enough job of it, they'll also be rewarded with a free reroll of a d20 that may be used at any time of that evening when they recap what happened last time.
Now, what's your standard for good? Like humorous, anecdotal, or factual?
All of the above.
Okay. So if I can get 2 out of 3,
That's a high bar.
just increasingly wild stories out of a neuro. That's what you're gonna get.
But, without any further ado, I welcome all of you to the beginning of the Valkyrie Epoch. Starting us off, Clue, please describe your character.
Anura is a, well, I mean, first and foremost, he's a frog. Like, standard frog man. But once you get past the belt line, instead of 2 legs, it's the one real dummy thick leg. It's dummy thick. I cannot stress to you just how yoked this leg is.
Do we have the mature rating on? Let me just check real quick on the stream.
I get shut down in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Let me
You
go
gotta
into
remind you about the
Wiki
infamous
Feed article
Croatia
about
introduction that never got
peg
touched.
leg Buffo. No, he wears a kind of a long leather jacket. He's got like an old school space helmet, and he's just kind of he's pretty laid back, and for the most part, kind of out there, a little wild. He's a former smuggler and might have sampled a few too many goods.
Okay. So, got distracted and realized I didn't set something I meant to do earlier.
Uh-oh.
Did you need me to vamp for a little bit, a while longer?
Nope. Nope. You're
Yeah,
good.
no vamping needed.
You
Yeah.
have
So
ceded your time. It will not be returned to you.
So it
I
is
yield,
the
man. I
year
yield.
318 AG, which for those who know Starfinder means after the gap. We're not going into what the gap is, it's not really important at the moment, but the year 318 AG, we find Honora Buffo standing with his fist clenched at his sides, literally quivering as he just stares down at the body of his best friend and partner, who is currently laying in the corner of a back alley of Broken Rock, the home of the space pirates deep within the diaspora of the Pact system. His jaw is clenched as Helthix, a Sheeran, lights up a cigarette and takes a long, slow draw on it. The smoke rising from his mouth joins that of the laser pistol in Helthix's hand. It had to be done, Leg. Lobo, sir, got caught red-handed stealing from the boss. Taking a skim off the tops of your halls. Only reason you ain't joining him now is because the boss likes you and ain't no proof you was doing in on it. Figures you
Oh,
didn't know about
that's
Lobo stealing.
like good, man. Can we talk elsewhere? Cause I don't um. He's there and he's blooding. He's just like bleeding all over the place, man. This isn't my scene. Um, yeah. Um, uh, yeah. I didn't know about any skin, man. Like, no.
Well, that's a good thing there, Peg Leg. You know, you ain't here to, you're here to run. You run what the boss tells you. You don't take anything off the top. You do as you're told. He kind of taps the,
I'm a team player, man. I'm good, man.
and he taps his pistol against his thighs, kind of eyes you up and down for a long moment before nodding. He's like, "Go where you want." Just had
Sure,
boss wanted me to
man.
just make sure you saw the body, and he knew what's up. So
Yeah, duly noted. Um, yeah. I will check you later. Um, I'm gonna just go this way.
and yeah, Helfix just kind of stares down for a long moment before nodding. And he just makes his way on
Fuck,
down.
man.
You're able to kind of meander your way where you will.
Yeah, he's immediately like got a go bag ready and like shakily getting the one gun that he has, and like he's not a fighter, not a direct force kind of guy. He's a little hippie that got into the wrong line of work with the wrong people.
And a
So
few hours
yeah.
later, we find Honora sitting at a bar with a line of empty glasses kind of piled in front of him.
Oh, fuck, man, this is bad. This is real bad.
We see a fairly tall, red-skinned female android come walking in and looks over at Honora and just kind of shakes her head, her long white hair pulled back in a low ponytail. And she hops up and takes a seat next to him, gesturing at the Corley barkeep for another drink for herself and for Honora.
Oh, hi.
Greetings, Honora.
Yeah.
I saw a report about Lobo's body. I'm sorry.
I know you, man. You're like a cop, man. I don't think I can talk to you.
My name is
Like,
Sedona. I do work with the stewards.
oh man. Am
I'm
I
sorry for your
like, oh,
loss. I know.
well, that's nice.
You're not.
Yeah,
You're not
I
in
just,
trouble.
dude.
You're not in trouble, Honora. I know how long you and Lobo have been working together, and I'm sorry to see that apparently he was taken out.
Yeah, man, we had been putting some money away, some creds on the sly, and they caught up, and they got him.
The two drinks arrive before you, and the android kind of grabs hers, and she starts to sip out a little bit while looking at you. Tell me, how would you like to get them back?
Oh, man, I'd like to fucking. Oh, I'd like to blow up their whole operation, man. I tell you what, I know some things, man. I do. I know some things about some things, man. I'm fucking like nobody notices old Nura. That's for sure, man. But I'm with it. I'm a hip fucking toad, man.
You are, pardon the joke, but the hippiest and hoppiest toads.
Yeah, I see what you did there. That's yeah, yeah.
But if you're willing to work with us, I can
Work with the
get a deal for
cops,
you.
man. I don't
If
know,
you're if
man.
you're willing to give us information on the cartel,
Like, what can you do for me?
I can keep you safe
Did it for
from their
old Nura.
revenge.
Just revenge, man. Like nothing
I mean,
to
if they
my
find
name
out that
after.
you rat on them, I can make sure that you stay safe and well.
Oh fuck. All right, man. Um, like I need out of here. Okay. I need
I can
out of
get you
here.
out of here too. You know the reach the stewards have. While we let Broken Rock exist
All
for
right.
our reason, but
What do I gotta do, man?
she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a small uh, data chip and slides it across the bar to you. I need this installed on one of their computers, preferably of someone higher up in the ranks than you.
Yeah. I could I could make that happen. I'm pretty fucking sneaky, man.
You do that, I'll get you out of here and keep you safe from any retribution that may come down on you.
Like, you got yourself a deal, lady.
She extends a hand to you for you to shake.
Fucking right on.
And
Right on.
a few months later, Honora, you are there in Absalom Station, and you see a news report come across of the cartel syndicate that you used to work for. Of a major bust occurring, and a bunch of the people, like your boss and Helthix, both being taken away in cuffs, led off by the stewards.
He's like feeling very full of himself. Like, yeah, well, I did that. Yeah. Oh man, I did that. Oh, oh man, I'm in so much shit. Like this is heavy, man. I
True
gotta get
enough,
out of here.
true to her words, the android Sedona, the steward officer, she helped you find a job there on Alton Station, hauling cargo freight just around the station. Not too exciting, but you're still behind the, still in a pilot seat, and it pays. You're surviving.
Surviving, man. Pretty soon I'll be thriving. That's what's up.
Yep.
That's what we're gonna be doing. Just
And
living.
as
Livin.
we fade to black on that scene, we are going to move over to Scott. Describe Laukios.
Cool. Yeah. So Laukios is like one of the biggest Lashunta you're ever going to see. He's a good 6'4", 6'5", just standing straight up, and he's just absolutely yoked. He's completely just the classic like T-frame dude, broad shoulders, big arms, And he kind of, he goes through life in kind of like cargo pants sort of deal, combat boots, generally, kind of like a woven shirt with some kind of like a leather jacket sort of deal over. Usually wearing a significant amount of accessories. He's got pierced ears, wears wears earrings, rings on most of his fingers, leather strap on his wrists. And yeah, he's just got the like cascading blonde hair. And yeah, he tends to be out in the middle of places where bad things are happening. So I believe that's where we find him.
A little bit. It is still the year 318 AG. This is a few months after Honora Buffo met with the android Sedona, and the dusty red sands of Akaton swirl in the wind, making it fairly difficult to see. Lucio Salo grunts, squinting through his goggles that he's wearing to keep the grit out of his eyes. He just kind of has a bad feeling about this job. The fellow marks he's working with here, I don't know, there's something a little off about them. He wasn't really sure if he should take it, but the money was good. It was a good paying job, and all he has to really do is stand around, play lookout, make sure if anyone comes that he gives warning. And so he shrugged and just rolled his shoulders, wiggling his toes in his boots to try and get a little more comfortable. Just keeping an eye out down a fairly not busy street. It's a quiet street in an alley, making sure there's no one else coming around while his partners infiltrate the target's home. They didn't really tell him what the prize was, what they were doing here. The person who hired them wasn't really forthcoming with Lachios because he was kind of added last minute, but again, money is money and he takes the jobs he can get, right? As he glances over his shoulder, he spent several minutes eyeing the swirling dust devils spawning in the desert. And honestly, feeling a little bored, because like, who likes lookout duty? Leaning against the wall, he pretends to swipe out his datapad, just so nobody's bored and loitering around. Nothing suspicious. And bored, as those two seem to be taking a very long time to find whatever this prize was. At the sound of a boot scuffing against the ground, he rolls around, burning crimson energy swirling around his face and knuckles as brass knuckles of galactic energy form across his hands, raising them up into a brawling boxing position. Eyes darting around and stopping as you find a pistol aimed straight at your head, held in the hand of a red-skinned android with one finger pressed against her lips. And in Laukes' mind, he hears her speak. I do not know who you are, but I think it wise we not fight. I have an issue with the other two in your company, and a personal interest in them not kidnapping the child they are seeking. I do not want to fight you, but I will if I must to stop them from getting their prize.
Laukios kind of looks her up and down, looks right into her eyes. His eyes are this like very bright purple color, and he stares at her with like total 1,000-yard stare, as he just like looks past the gun and is eyeing her. He keeps his arms folded in front of him with the burning energy wrapped around his still wrapped around his fingers, as in his mind, using his own telepathy, he responds in kind, and he just goes, "You gonna take that out of my face?"
You gonna talk or are we gonna fight? As she does, like, ease her finger off the trigger, but it's so as her hands on it immediately, but it's still very much at the ready.
As she pulls her finger out from the trigger, Laukios is going to take a step forward so that his shoulders kind of in between where her gun is and his head, so that it's hard for her to get it back to a position where she's actually posing a threat to him. And he'll then say, "It's a kid, then?
Yes, your associates were hired
Go.
to kidnap a
Say
child,
less. Go."
and she nods and steps back, and then starts making her way in towards the front entrance. And it's
Laukios
probably
Laukios is gonna kind of like hang back a little, look over, and he keeps his arms folded as he waits. He's very specifically looking for these people that brought him here on a child kidnapping gig, because he's kind of hoping that she's gonna flush them out so that he can punch them in the face himself.
And sure enough, you're not waiting for very long, because it's probably about 5 minutes later when you hear gunfire begin to erupt from the building, and after another moment, you see one of the two that you came in with sprinting out into the street, and he sees you standing there, arms folded and waiting. He's like, "What are you doing? Someone got a drop on us. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go."
As soon as he gets up to me, I drive my burning fist right into his solar plexus and drop him to the ground.
And he kind of grunts, and yep, he hits the ground hard.
No pets, no kids.
Those are good
And,
rules.
and after a moment, the android comes back down and sees him on the ground and rapidly slaps some cuffs on him, and then before getting back up and looking at you, and then extends her hand towards you. "Thank you for stopping him. My name is Sedona. I work for the stewards."
Of course you do. Laukios. Get him out of here.
Of course. And just so you're aware, I never saw you here.
You damn right you did.
In the future, if you ever have some questionable allies you are being hired for, reach out.
That isn't gonna happen. I'm done with
You know.
Cruz.
Maybe
And
we
he's
can
just
swap
gonna
some stories
leave.
sometime.
He's just gonna walk away.
Take care, Lachios. I hope we don't cross paths on this side of the shield again. And yeah. And so the scene fades with Lachios kind of hands in his pocket, sauntering on way back through the dusty red desert sand of Akaton, and Sedona just looking after him as he moves before turning and hauling away her two captors. And then we move on. The year is now 322 after the gap, deep within the diaspora. Leah, describe Winifred for us.
Oh, well, Winifred is a 10-foot tall butterfly person, but not like a monarch butterfly. Her wings are more like, think weird purple crackling energy almost. She has teal skin and cool purple hair to match her purple wings. Um she's tall and gangly, you know. She's just basically, yeah, she looks humanoid, but also very bug-like. The token doesn't quite do her justice because they just don't have enough bugginess, you know? But yeah, she has glowing yellow eyes, weird purple spots all over her. She wears like a leather jumpsuit. Uh, she's cool.
And so we see Winifred, or as she is more commonly known, Winnie, Seated in a lotus position, her hands resting lightly upon her knees as she focuses and concentrates. Beside her, a small tear in reality is open, and a little teacup is slowly floating through it. Sweat drips down her brow as she breathes in and out slowly, eyes focused on the little cup. Slowly, slowly. With a clatter, it abruptly falls, and the little hole in the world before her snaps shut as she lets out a harsh swear. A
God damn
soft,
it.
a soft chuckle sounds behind her, and as Winnie turns to glare at a red-skinned android seated there, said android chides her gently, saying, Winifred, you are too eager. You get too excited in the moment and lose control of the weaves of reality as they bend around you.
How do you not get excited when you're so fast? I mean, not so fast, so close.
But we must maintain concentration and decorum at all times. If you lose your concentration in the wrong moment or the wrong way, disastrous consequences may occur.
I hardly think that there are disastrous consequences when you're talking about sending a teacup through a small tear in reality.
Teacup, no, but if you're trying to bring something larger through,
Just let me try. Give me a chance.
as I explained when you came to me, Winifred, small steps. We will begin small and work our way up. It is a process that takes time and is not to be rushed.
And I've been stuck on this teacup for months.
She rises from behind you and gently sets her hand on your shoulder and kind of just smiles at you reassuringly. You are making excellent progress, and I'm very proud of you, my students.
So,
Come, let us try again. And a few months pass by as Winnie continues her training with Sedona. And this time we find her, it's later at night, and Winifred is there just meditating and focusing, but it's hard to keep her concentration as she's just frustrated. Sure, she has managed to bring a teacup in through the reality and a small and a basket and a space basketball and other things of that variety, but still nothing truly challenging or that has a mind of its own as she's is building up to want to be able to eventually move through realities on her own, but Sedona keeps her focused on inanimate objects, small objects. And granted, yes, you, it's to teach you control, but you're ready for more. And you find yourself in your frustrated state, just once again opening a small tear in reality, trying to maintain your concentration, wanted to bring something through just to practice. And you slowly, a small hole forms before Winifred, and her eyes open as she grins triumphantly at the sight. And it seems more stable than ones you have formed previously. And as you search around for something to pull through, you catch sight of a small little mouse. And you just feel like this is your chance. This is the opportunity for you to bring something living through to prove that you are able to take this next step in your training.
I can do this. What's the worst thing that could happen? Honestly.
And you reach out with your power to grab hold of the mouse and begin to pull it through this hole from one reality that existed into your own.
I don't do it like weird, like by its tail, where it's like all freaked out. Like, I picture this as very much like a spectral hand situation that just like scoops it up very gently, you know, and guides it towards it.
As you're guiding it through this portal, it's more stable than any you've made before, and you feel this mouse gently coming in, and it's terrified. You can tell that because it's cowering, but it's not trying to run away or flee. And then you feel a tremble in the room. you are seated in. You finally look around, and you notice the edges of your portal are beginning to fracture.
What
As
did I
you
do
gasp,
tonight?
let out a gasp and try to halt the connection, you feel a wind begin to roar from this portal. You feel yourself beginning to be sucked in through it.
Oh, oh no. Yeah, she's desperately going to try to close the portal or, grab onto anything fixed to keep from getting ripped out of this reality.
Unfortunately, even as you grab onto your bed, which is bolted to the wall, you still feel it tugging and pulling at you, trying to pull you through, and you feel the bolts of your bed begin to come undone. And within minutes, you see this hole in reality. It is massive at this point, and you get torn into it and through it. And you and all of your stuff is just dumped unceremoniously into a back alley deep within the spike of Absalom Station.
Um, Winifred probably has no idea what this place is, so she's probably just really freaking confused.
You find yourself there, and it's clearly a city. I mean, you've been to Absalom, but maybe not this part of it. And you can kind of recognize, oh, you're, how you're in some kind of space station. You're in some kind of city. There's buildings all around you. It's kind of dark, and you begin to make your way out where you can see a slightly more brightly lit street. And you kind of stumble out, look around confusedly. But as you kind of do, you bump into someone, and you stagger back, looking down at who it is you ran into, and you see there, it's Sedona, your mentor, the red-skinned android with white hair. You're not alone here, though she doesn't is wearing some kind of weird uniform.
Oh, shoot. Sonoda, I'm sorry. You told me not to run before I could walk, but I did just, I tried to you pull the mouse through the hole and it didn't work, and now I'm here. How did you find me? Do you just watch me all the time? That's actually a little creepy.
Sedona blinks in confusion as she looks up at you, Winifred, and she's like, ah, pardon me, I do not know you. You say you speak familiarly, but I have never met you before. My name is Sedona. I'm an officer with the stewards. Who are
I
you?
no, I know who you are, Sedona. You're my teacher. You were teaching me how to hopefully eventually use my powers. I don't think you're lying. How do you not? Wait, when am I?
I mean,
These are the questions.
I am confused as what kind of powers are you trying to use? And it's the year 319 after Cap?
Okay. She's going to use her what is it called? Her infinite worlds thing, and just quickly pull a little flower from another reality into this one. So like a little tear opens up and she pulls this like little purple glowing flower with these little yellow stems that shoot off of it. See? These these powers.
That is fascinating. And you say I was training you to use them. That is odd, as I do not possess those kinds of powers myself. I focus more in mental acumen and readings than alternate realities, but
Oh, then I messed up really bad. Do you know anybody who does do what I do? Maybe they could help me figure out how I messed up and get me back to where I am supposed to. My Sedona's gonna be really mad.
I do not know, but I'm willing to help you find someone if you need aid.
That would be great. Thank you.
He nods, and we leave the scene with Sedona helping you gather up what portable belongings of yours you have left strewn in that alley, and taking you up to help you find work and potentially a master to kind of lead the way. And we move on and forward to the year 320 after Gap. We see Honora Buffo, Laukio Salo, and Winifred. All of you receive a communication from your friend, your mentor, that annoying cop who makes sure you don't do anything too wrong or inappropriate sometimes.
Oh man, she's a real nice lady though. She's real
Sedona,
fucking nice.
as she has recently retired from the stewards. She
Well,
No man,
informs
that's a
informs you guys
milestone, man. Yeah, far out.
She
Right
informs
on.
you guys that she is retiring to a planet deep in the vast known as Nakondis, which is a newfound colony, and she is there to kind of pursue her dream career at this point of her life: xenogeography and
Live the best
research,
life. Yeah.
xenoarchaeology. But in the
No,
letter she sends to the
that's
three of
cool.
you, she's asking if you all would be willing to do a favor. The
Yeah, man.
colony receives new cargo shipments about every 3 months, sent from Absalom Station and goes out there. And unfortunately, the company they are contracted through, EdgeCore, backed out for some odd circumstances, is all that they were
Yeah.
informed of, and the ship was left stranded. And she's hoping that the three of you would be willing to pick up the ship and pilot it out to this colony and deliver supplies.
I did some work for EdgeCorp, man. I got these coveralls from them, and that's about it, man. They fucking shafted me on 2 weeks' pay. It was terrible. Like, apparently, I did not pass the drug test, but like, I still performed the job, man. Like, due diligence. They gotta do it.
When they gave you the coveralls, did they already only have one leg, or did you have to like cut one leg off?
Oh yeah, no, this is like it. Yeah, something like it. It was a special order job. So I think what happened was that it cost so much that my 2 weeks of pay actually, because yeah, one leg, man.
Yeah.
But,
That's all you really need if you think about it. Just think about it.
Yeah, the contract stipulates that the three of you will be paid a total of 4,000 credits, as well as all the vacation time you would want on a beautiful, undeveloped world. That's
Oh
not
man,
4,000
that
each.
sounds
That's total
far out.
4,000. And
does she have a
That's far out.
does she have like a comm frequency or something that I'm able to contact her at?
you are able to send a message though, because she is so far out there. It just takes time. Like there's no
Okay,
hyperspace interstellar delay. So if you want to send a message,
I'll-
it'll take a couple weeks back and forth each direction.
that's fine. I will write a response letter that basically says, you're not just asking for a favor. You're asking for me to take care of these whelps that you'll route me in with. You owe me two. And that's the end of the message.
Okay. Yeah, so the three of you accept, and the three of you meet when boarding the ship, which she informs you is known as the Valkyrie,
Shotgun.
from Docking Bay 94 on Absalom Station. How do you all kind of interact when you first meet each other? Because you two have never met each other before, and this is your first time meeting.
Like, I'm from the diaspora, so like I've seen a SARS season before, but not this particular one. And I just like I try to like go up and like do the most awkward stoner, trying to like assume a culture thing and like do a traditional greeting that's all fucked up, but it's in the language at least. And it's just like namaste. My name is Nura.
Winnie has just like this, like she tries to look really pissed off, but the moment he starts like, trying to do this greeting, she just like loses it, laughing hysterically. And it's like, I'm Winifred, just call me Winnie.
He's like in like this weird bow, one leg. This requires 2 legs. Easy, but he's only got the one. Toes completely splayed out, so as to better support himself.
Laukios is definitely just like standing at the edge of this with his arms crossed, looking over this, and like
he looks
just
mad.
He always looks mad, and like, yeah, he just.
Are you mad? You look mad. I love playing a fucking hapless stoner. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't okay this with this group ahead of time. I happened to catch Slater on fucking Dazed Confused, like in a clip on YouTube, and I was like, "Yep, that's it. That's the voice. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm gonna do, man."
Well, look, I love it. I'm here for it.
I was beside myself with like, what the fuck is this voice? Like, how am I gonna do a frog voice and like not hate myself the next day? No, man, I can just do this, man.
Yeah, Laukios is just gonna kind of start walking onto the ship, and like whatever the nearest one of these two's bags that they aren't actively holding is, he just like scoops it up on his way in without a word.
Oh no, man, I travel light, like just me and this rucksack, man. If you can't ruck it, fuck it, man.
I take it you're Laukios.
Yeah, tall drink of water, bad attitude. That's the message I got.
I guess you're Winnie, and you're the knock.
Man, that's not cool. They like killed a friend of mine, and like it was bad times. You don't know me. I don't think we know each other.
And he just turns and goes further into the ship.
Oh man. Well,
Attention already. This is gonna be a fun trip.
Shotgun, Winnie.
Wait, I thought you were driving.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Far out. Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess if I die in a fiery...
I hope the keys are in it, man, because we check the visor. Do you I didn't bring tunes with me. What do you like to listen to? Like, I can get a playlist going.
Do we have any, like, I don't know, caffeine, something? Not that you need more energy, but I feel like you need more focus, you know?
Oh, yeah. I got something for that later. It's cool.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be a lot better, Winnie. You know what I'm saying?
I don't. Man,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look over at Laukios
I don't
and
either.
see if
What's
he
going
is
on?
reacting to any
What are we
of
doing?
this.
Yeah, we gotta, like,
Laukios is...
he's already up there. Like,
Yeah,
I hit the button.
He's in the...
You should, like, wait, I gotta unlock it, man. Apparently, I can't have shotgun. I gotta drive this. Fucking rad. This is gonna be cool. Like, I know. But man, I'm pretty good. It's gonna be alright. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Road trip. Nice.
All right.
New best friends. Right on.
As the Three of you begin to make your way on board the ship and get settled in and take off. Meanwhile, the year 323 after Gap. Doge, describe your character for me.
You would see what appears to be a actual bug person who is like like 4 foot tall. They're small. Their fur is all white, and from the back side, their wings are folded down to kind of look like a cape when they're not flying, but they're covered in like leopard spots. So they're white and black. If anyone knows what a giant leopard moth, they kind of look like a real big version of one of those.
Now, when you say real big version,
Well, a normal
how
giant
big?
leopard moth is only like an inch.
yeah, but like I want to know
Lemire-
what a real version is size-wise in comparison, like in the hierarchy of this party.
Oh, so I'm real small compared to everybody else.
Mechanically speaking,
Mechanically speaking, I believe I am small.
Significantly smaller than everyone, some people in this party.
No, mechanically I am small.
practically fucking massive by my actual moth standards.
He
in
is
fact,
he's a Carenta, so he is a legitimate little Mothman. But he's little. He's also very young, like teenage years. He was, well, we'll see what happens.
this Mothman does not focus on bridges, such as just like slight overpasses. You know, when you have that gap for the drainage ditch on your driveway, that's what his whole jam is. Like, it's not the whole bridge, just a little.
He might be a little bigger picture than that.
You would do well to respect it.
But yes, so we see Lemire sitting atop a large stone pillar, looking out across the planet of Waydana 4. From his perch, he is able to see great swaths of plains spreading out around him, and for now he cannot smell the death and decay that litters the world below him. The Carenta lets out a heavy sigh, folding his wings across his body, and just struggles to think of how things just went so wrong. The Wellspring Charter that he'd been a part of failing utterly and devolving into chaos. How terribly wrong things went shortly after the discovery of the Marazal laboratory, when his friend Dela unfortunately fell to that welder-wielding zombie-vide maniac. His friend Eskin turned and corrupted by Balco Unctar, who came back months after his own descent into undeadness and managed to bring Eskin down and turn him just as zombified. And Sid, poor Sid, she and her wife Haltheria had run when a headhunter from Zenilati Labs came, claiming their research was intellectual property and being used illegally. They ran right into a mountain eel that was hiding in the depths of the charter. All of his friends lost and fallen, and the charter itself fallen to ash. An earthquake rumbles across the land, shaking Lemire from his reverie. The entire planet would just die soon anyway, because of what had at last come. After haunting his dreams for years, finally it was come. There's nothing to stop it. Sighing, Lemire rose from where he had meditated, looking out across the top of the stone pillar at the arcane writings and ritual forms he had painstakingly carved upon it. Settling once more into the middle, he began to meditate and channel his energies and magics, reaching and striving for the timeline, knowing that somehow, some way, he could get back to the beginning. He could do this all over again. He could try again. He could save his friends. He could save his entire charter. help him do better and not fail everyone. And as the chaotic energies of time wound around him, a sudden burst and wave of negative energy radiated down upon the planet. Pain coursed through his body, causing the meter to cry out, his magics spinning out of control, and a portal ripping open before him and dragging him in through it, before dumping him unceremoniously on the deck of a starship bridge. But not the burnished dawn as he had been hoping. It's 3 days into a nearly 3-week journey from Absalon Station to Nikondas, when Honora, Valkyos, and Winnie, having settled into your roles on board the Valkyrie, suddenly a portal tears open on your bridge, depositing small Caranta onto your deck.
Like, whoa, man. Fucking, like, maybe knock first, huh? That's not how we do things around here.
Where am I? What ship? This isn't the Burnished Dawn.
Like on our ship, man.
What ship?
Laukios is just standing behind Lemire with his hand glowing and the other hand just placed on Lemire's shoulder, and he just has like his eyebrow raised as he looks down.
Well, hey man, don't kill him, okay? He's just a little fellow. It's gonna be all right. Hey man.
What? Where am I?
Yeah.
Child, you're on the.
But he's like,
you're on the
he's
Valkyrie.
little.
It's a ship. We're on our way to Nikondas. Where?
Nikondas?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be on the way to the Waydana 4 system.
I don't know anything about that.
The system that was recently discovered that Absalom was going to colonize.
Oh yeah, like that's where we're going. That's like far out. Yeah, that's convenient for you, huh?
That's not where we're going at all. What? You're
Yeah.
You know what? We'll talk about that in a second. Do we, GM, know anything about
yeah.
this?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
None of you have heard about the Waydana system before.
Never mind. Don't listen to me. I'm very confused all the time.
We never do.
No.
That's also fair, man. You don't have to say it so harshly, though.
Listen,
I keep telling you that, but I feel like you're ignoring it on purpose at this point.
I'm Winnie, and I know a thing or two about ending up in a place you didn't expect to go. Just here. She's gonna help him up. And do you want to?
Oh yeah,
down? Do you want...
the tall lady can tell you a tale, man.
Yeah. Lemire stands up and is like as tall as Winnie's knee.
It is only at this point that Laukios takes his hand off of Lemire's shoulder. He still stays within arm's reach, and his right hand is still glowing.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can calm down there, Iron Man. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, and like,
what?
Mechanically speaking, I don't think that your powers would work unless you felt a threat was present.
I don't like this guy. What year is it?
320 after AG for those who don't remember.
320.
It's now 320, man. Like, yeah.
Wait,
You're in the year of our mini lords 320 after Gat, man.
Lemire kind of like slumps back down, and he like just looks.
Hey,
He
man,
looks
you okay?
tired.
Did somebody get some? Like, you're okay with water, right? Like, I think you need some water.
He just like
I've
rubs
seen
his
this before
head.
at a few festivals, man.
He just
This
looks
guy
completely
took too
wiped. Like he looks like he just
Too
went
much.
from like level 6 to level 1 in one day.
I think the mushrooms hit. Yeah, I think they're kicking in. Hey man, it's gonna be okay. You're with friends. This is a safe space.
Wait, I'm
Okay?
confused. What year do you think it is?
It's supposed to be. Well, it was 323? Question mark.
Oh man.
But it's
Time is
supposed
a
to.
snake eating itself. You know?
What is it?
It's fine.
Does he always just talk?
He does. Yeah, you just start talking around him, you know?
Laukios is just going to walk away into the mess and just start whipping up something for the clearly lost and confused child. That he
I'll take
he has only at this point decided is not a threat.
You're talking about me, clearly.
The days
Lost and confused child is me. I know. I will join you in the kitchen. Fine.
Yeah, Lemire, like, kind of slowly gets back up to his feet, but he's just like. He kind of just looks sad. Like, he kind of realized that he just did something real bad. And he didn't mean to.
So, just out of curiosity, I don't know how this sort of thing works. Did you send yourself back in time, or did you rewind time for everybody?
Well, like, we've been here this whole time, Winnie.
But
My watch still says 3:20.
Time's constant. That's how it works. I was supposed to
No, it's a
shift
snake, and it eats stuff, man.
myself through time, but I don't know.
It's a flat circle, but
I don't remember
Yeah.
what happened now.
snake.
Just seems he's like this as he's like standing here. He seems like he's getting slightly more and more confused.
Yeah. Me too. You know? But like, come here, man.
I
You
really.
need to
Why do you
hydrate
smell that
hydrate,
way?
man. Oh, that is that's a little bit of well, like patchouli for sure, but also I am holding like always. And
What?
let's not talk about it.
Lemire just looks around, even more
you a
confused
cop?
after those statements.
Tell me if you're a cop.
I now picture, you know, the guild navigators in Dune that use spice to pilot things.
No, I know nothing about the guild navigators in Dune. Please describe them to me.
It's like that for Endura, but it's just pot.
It's just
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah, man.
Hold on, guys. I gotta fold reality real quick. Just give me a sec.
And if I'm being honest, a little bit of NDMA, just a little bit.
I can travel through time too, man.
Just like, I'm a big festival guy, you know? A little bit. Just a little bit.
Lemire, it's about this time that you get a salad handed to you from Laukios, including with fancy homemade dressing.
Oh, this looks really good. Thank you.
Laukios
Yeah, he's like
makes eye
fucking
contact,
really good.
nods, and then
in the
goes
kitchen.
back to the wall and starts watching.
So, you said you're going to a planet to colonize?
No, we have a friend there who needed us to take some stuff, so we're just meeting them.
Oh, are we in the drift now? My voice
Oh,
just
yeah,
changed.
man. Yeah, I don't know how you did this. It's pretty far out, really. It's kind of mind blowing. I'm gonna have to journal this or something, because I don't think I'm gonna remember it tomorrow. Otherwise,
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know how this.
what is your name
works.
again? Did we discuss that yet?
No,
I'm sorry.
Sorry, and he's like, and he's like chewing through bites because he hasn't had a real food in minute, even coming from where he was from
it's super
before.
good. Like, if you need to take a minute and just like, just mow down, man. Like, get in there.
He's
It's really good. Like, kiss the chef afterwards, yes, because like that motherfucker, he's mean to me, but he's so super good in the kitchen, regardless. He does not care. He like makes me the nicest food.
I'm Lemire. I guess that's all I am now.
Lemire, I am Anura, but you can call me Peg or Peg Leg, because the old monopod here. You know what I mean?
That seems fun. That's a fun nickname.
Yeah, yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
born
I got
with
in
that?
college.
Oh,
No, I mean,
no.
yeah, like the leg, yeah. I love the nickname. Like that's a weird thing to bestow upon a baby that is born with like one leg. That would be hurtful.
Are you supposed to have two?
No.
Oh,
Why? Why? Why would you need two?
I mean, I have 6.
That's weird. Let's talk about that later. You have 5 more than me. Can you go fast? Like I bet you're super fast then, right?
I can fly.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is cool. Right on. Winnie can fly. Yeah.
A little
In
bit.
space.
Kinda
Like
slow.
in space
Better at
situations. Yeah, like not so much anywhere else, but like space for sure. Which is fucking pretty rad. Like if you like ever needed to fly, it's definitely in space. Yeah.
That's what ships are for.
Yeah, but like say if you weren't in it, you know.
Yeah, Lemire, did you ever
Survival.
think about that? Like, I don't know how this
I
is
think about it sometimes.
shifting through
I
space,
like
but if you had shifted like 10 feet to the right, you would have just popped
Yeah.
out in space.
You would have needed to fly in space, brother. How about that, huh? Yeah, now you huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's one.
That's right. You respect Woody.
I still don't know what I did, but this salad's real good. Thank you, tall, handsome Lashuta.
Stupid handsome, right? It's like it makes you kind of mad sometimes.
All right, so
Look at him all over there, grumpy and handsome. Just grumpy and handsome. That's him.
Laukios is very, very, very strongly trying to hold together a poker face of his like
Yeah.
massive annoyance and not let the like self-satisfied smirk that wants to come when he's getting complimented on his appearance.
Yeah.
all right,
I'm
so
going to break you. That's
You guys-
this whole thing. It's like I'm going to.
you guys have
Get you on my side.
3 weeks of travel time here in the drift before you'll be leaving the drift to arrive at Nikondis. And I want to take a moment just kind of like do some vignettes of y'all during this time, some brief little, give you guys a chance to really get a feel for role playing out your characters here a little. And we are going to start with I want Lemire and Winnie. This is a couple days after Lemire has shown up, and I want the two to kind of just interact and talk with each other for a moment.
Lemire's sleeping. He's been sleeping a lot.
Winnie comes to knock on Lemire's door, but it's probably much louder than she expects for it to be. Just because this spaceship is not built for somebody of her size. So,
Whoa! Oh, sorry, Winnie. I didn't expect to see you lurking over the door like that.
no, I didn't mean. I'm sorry. And she like ducks to try to like come into the room. I'm sorry. This spaceship is not built for somebody my size.
I mean, at least you can get to the top of the ceiling to clean it. It's good to keep that clean.
Yeah, I guess. I wanted to talk to you for a minute, if you had a minute.
I mean, technically I have lots of minutes, I guess, now. That's kind of all I have.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I want to talk to you about, because I think you and I made similar mistakes, but different.
You you also let the colony that you were running fall into chaos and turn into a whole planet being destroyed by a ominous shadow coming from space.
No, I definitely didn't do that. That was you. Um, but
Yeah.
I did try to pull a small mouse through a tear in reality and somehow got sucked in myself and brought here. So almost the same.
Wait, you tried to pull a mouse through reality?
Yeah, it's a long story. I don't. I, do you know anything about like tears in reality and like warping?
I mean, kind of. If time is part of reality, I
Yeah.
I kind of remember being able to do stuff like that, but yeah, my head just hurts over the past couple of days. I feel like I lost a lot of my magic.
My head hurts too, but I think it's just all the pollen butt foots out there.
Wait, what was that name? You just call him Buttfoot?
I did. His last name's Buffo. All I hear is
Lemire loses it.
I'm hurt. I'm deeply hurt. I've been nothing but kind.
Lemire is cackling.
Deeply hurt.
Lemire hasn't laughed this hard in like 4 years from now.
like 4 years. But yeah,
That's funny. I would have assumed your head hurts because the door's so short, but
that too. I can't even tell you how many times I've cranked my head off of one of these door frames. I'm gonna be happy when we get off this stupid ship.
I mean, it's a nice ship.
It's a pretty nice ship. You should see it from the outside. It's all like gold and white and I don't know.
It
way
looks
too
expensive.
fancy for a bunch of scrubs. Yeah, I'm not sure why they entrusted us with this.
Probably some GM with too much pride for his players.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds right.
Sometimes I say really weird stuff like that. I'm sorry.
I think it just goes along with you being like a time wizard or whatever, so it's fine.
Yep, I mean, that's true. So you're a reality wizard, a real wizard.
Kind of. I'm not very good though, clearly, so I just, I thought I wanted to go home, but now I'm thinking like, what else is out there? And I can't even
So-
do anything. I just feel like I'm stuck.
So you pulled yourself through a hole in reality to a different reality.
I would like to say that I pulled myself, but it's more like, okay. Here's a good example. It's like, when you're like wading out into like the ocean, like a large
Absolutely
body of
not.
water?
Never done that. Terrifying.
Okay, well, it's
Do you
like
see how small I
feel
am?
like you're good. Yeah, but okay, so think about it this way though, like you're in the water and
Nope.
you're totally fine.
Terrifying.
You're like standing,
My wings
and
are
then all of a
soaked.
sudden there's like a rip
Sharks.
current and your
No.
feet get ripped out from under you and you get swept out in the ocean.
I've been dead for 30 seconds. I can't swim.
That's
I can't swim. Listen, I can't swim. I can tell you for sure I know I can't swim. I've tried before and it turned out very poorly for me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize that this was like a bad memory for you. Anyway, yeah, so I would say I pulled myself less and more that I started a reaction that I couldn't stop.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Um,
Yeah.
don't do it again. Or do. You seem okay.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't know that everything maybe my whole world got pulled into that hole and it's all gone anyway. But I was the only thing that popped up at Absalom Station, so I think it's probably fine.
I mean, theoretically, you could have potentially used all the energy from your reality to rip open a portal, and then when you came through Absalom, the rest of the reality you came through just disappeared.
That's that's what I was thinking. When you make the micro black holes under a
You
laboratory
can make
setting and
black holes?
yeah, but they only last for a split second like that.
I think that's the whole point of black holes is you don't want them to last for a long time.
Yeah, but what if that's what I did? What if I turned my whole reality into a black hole and everyone I know is dead?
Well, that sucks. I can tell you, I think pretty sure I just did that. I don't think they're dead yet, though.
You know what? I'm glad you're here, Lemire, because nobody else understands the existential dread I've been living with for about a year now.
Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. That's horrifying.
No, that's from Buttfoot. It's a Buttfoot joke. I can smell them.
Yeah. Buttfoot.
I'm so sorry.
I love that on this episode, you were a little aside, give my character a nickname on top of the other.
I've got more. I've got more nicknames for Nora.
Oh, fuck you both so much.
There's gonna be a new one every episode.
I am going to be so mean to you from now on. I will make it my mission to be mean to We're not friends anymore.
Alright, as we move from that scene, it's another day or two later, middle of the day, as we find Honora and Laukios both hanging out in the kitchen.
Laukios is definitely in the middle of prepping dinner.
So what are you making, man? Huh. Can I just try a little? Huh? Just gonna.
Laukios takes the chef's knife that he was holding in order to chop vegetables and presses it up against
Does that, and then he's like,
his throat.
he just shoots his tongue out and grabs the thing that he.
Laukios drops the chef's knife to grab Nura's tongue as it's sticking out.
Look, I don't want to kink shame you, but now you gotta watch your shirt. I don't want to kink shame you, but you definitely gotta watch. That's what it sounds like. But
Stop it.
like, you can't use it. Alright.
Laukios releases the tongue,
You're
picks
just
up
so
the knife,
mean.
and immediately starts washing the knife since it was on the ground.
And while he's doing that, he eats the piece of whatever it was.
Laukios is still washing the knife, but he turns back to Anura and he says,
Mea culpa.
"All right, you ate now, so you don't get none at dinner."
Oh, I'll get some. Don't forget who got you that. Who got you those ingredients? Who got you those ingredients? Huh?
Laukios points at himself.
No, because you had to pay me, right? And who got them? That's right, the Frogman.
Laukios calmly puts down the knife in the basin of the sink, and he turns to Anura and he goes, "I'm sorry. You think you got me these ingredients? You think that I used... Hang on 1 second. I let you talk all the fucking time. It's time for you to sit the fuck down and listen. Now, you bring low-grade shit onto my fucking prep station every fucking day, and I throw it the fuck out because it is unworthy of being sold at my of being seated at my fucking table. Now, I brought in these ingredients myself from the garden that I had at my home before I was contracted in to dealing with you fucking people, and I make sure that this crew eats like kings every goddamn day on top of keeping you from killing your fucking selves. Now, do not get in my fucking way while I am doing that. Am I fucking clear, Frogman?
But like, alright, man.
Am I fucking clear?
Okay, but
Out
can I
of
just
my
say
kitchen.
something?
Out of
Well,
my
I
kitchen.
think we have to do a whole scene here, man, so just hang on. Like, your ticker is going to fucking pop if you keep getting razzed by my mere presence. Like, you're just going to fucking either explode here, and he taps you in the chest, or here, and he taps you up on the temple. So what's it gonna be, man? I'm always gonna be this way. Are you always gonna be your way?
Laukios doesn't say a word, he just continues pointing to the door.
Alright, man. And then he steals another piece of fucking food on the way out.
Speed hops down the hallway.
Yeet.
So
It's more like yeet.
we're about a whole week into the journey out to Nikondas at this point, and we're gonna do Valkyus and Winifred. What are the two of you up to as you kind of bump into each other in the hallways one day?
Don't know. Where are you on your way to, Laukios? What do you do when you're not moving?
I guess if he's not
Just
cooking-
raging in the fucking gym is what I...
Yeah, pretty much. He's on his way to the gym in order to like work out and keep himself yoked. And yeah, he's like in completely like, you know, gym wear. He's got like sweatpants on, like literally just like a loose fitting t-shirt, and he's just like walking in. He doesn't have any of his usual accessories except that he's got stud earrings in instead of the usual loops.
Hey, I have a question for you, Laukios.
He turns, he makes eye contact with her, and he kind of raises one eyebrow.
Can I work out with you?
He nods.
All right.
He starts walking to the gym and just like assuming that she's gonna follow.
She'll follow. And as they're walking down the hallway, like her wings, which are like not always out the whole way, like kind of contract the rest of the way. So they're just these two little flares of purple, like little flames on her back. Yeah, I've never been one for really like physical training. You know, where I'm from, a lot of people do get into that sort of thing, but I was always more like the magic nerd, so figure we have all the spare time. Might as well learn something.
Yeah, Laukios nods. He kind of gives like an approving shrug of his shoulders, and he heads over to I think he heads over to at like a heavy bag that he has hanging in the corner, and he'll kind of look over at Winnie, and then he'll line himself up and square up with the heavy bag, and he just taps it with his arm and lets her see how it barely fucking moves, and then he just does the same distance but throws his hips into it and shows how it fully swings from the hit, and then he clears the space and
All right. She steps up. She tries to mimic his stance, but she is not at all trained in this, so it probably looks a little awkward. And she goes to throw a punch, but her form is really bad, and she overswings, and she hurts her own hand, and she's just like, "Ah," and the bag barely moves, and she's just like, "How do you do that? That hurts so bad."
Laukios is gonna come over, gonna take a look at her hand, and then he's gonna look her in the eye, and he's gonna hold his hand up, and he's gonna curl his fingers in first, and then lock the thumb in, and he's gonna go, "Wrong order, you break your hand. Tight,
Oh, you know,
tight, like
tight.
this."
Okay. Which part of your hand do you want to make contact with? Like this part? Like the actual knuckles part? Like.
Wrong question.
Okay.
Where do you want to hit? Hards to softs, softs to hards.
It's clever. I honestly didn't know there was that much. I mean, I thought, just punching things. It's like an art.
He nods.
All right, she'll practice a couple more swings. Form's not much better, but she is managing to make contact correctly and hold her fist, so she's not hurting herself. What got you all wrapped up in all this, Laukios? You're kind of quiet compared to everybody else.
He shrugs. Favor. And then he gives her a questioning eyebrow raise.
Yeah, I fucked up, That's about it. Fucked up pretty bad. Didn't listen to the teacher. The teacher said don't do it. I did it,
He gives a sympathetic nod.
Yeah. But hey, we'll figure it out. This should be an easy enough job, and we'll all have a little bit of cash, and hopefully that puts us on the path where we're supposed to be.
He nods again.
You're a damn good cook. Where'd you learn?
He smirks and just walks out of the room.
Ah, I tried.
All right. About another week has passed. You know, I've probably at this point starting to get mostly used to each other. They haven't been on the ship together for 2 weeks. And then we have Lemire and Buttfoot.
But what?
Hey, just so we're clear on where I go fuck yourselves. Fucking giant moth fucking gives me a name. I tell you what. Fucking travesty. This is racist, is what it is. I'll have you know that name came from science.
Oh, hey, Nora, you flying the ship up here?
Right, hang on. Let me get back into this. Oh man, yeah, yeah. Like on occasion. I wanted shotgun, to be honest with you, man. It's so much easier just to be a navigator. But like, it's like really you just punch it in once anymore, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I noticed you just kind of sit up here to have a seat sometimes, it seems like. You're not actually...
Ah, yeah. This is a pretty comfy spot. Like, it's really conformed to my one buttock.
Oh, that's that's
Just
a lot
the one.
more. That's a lot more info than I think I wanted to know. Uh, so where were we going again?
This place called Nacondas, man. There's the Abadar Corporation, which I'm not a big fan of. Like, man, like I don't think God should be involved in banking. That's pretty morally wrong, don't you think? I think so.
I'm pretty banking neutral, I guess.
Banking neutral, huh? Huh. Right on.
I never didn't really have a need for money recently. So.
Me either, man. I just want to live comfortably, man. Like, you know, you crash on your friend's couch when like you're going to go see a band, and then like you like guys go get dinner, and maybe like he takes pity on you and he buys you the burrito, you know? Like that's that's me.
You're right, Anura. Do you need to talk to somebody?
Like well, like I'm pretty sad, man. A couple years ago, I lost my best friend. Kind of lost. So I don't know. Like maybe, I suppose. I don't know. Kind of just avoiding the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know anything about avoiding the imminent deaths of all my friends and people I care about in the place I lived.
Yeah. Like right? Like why focus on the negative, right?
Oh, I'm gonna focus on it because I gotta stop it. But I'm stuck on your ship now, so.
Yeah, you're on a mission from God, man.
What?
Like
No, it's my mission. There's no God involved.
You're God. Ah, man, it's very boo.
I mean, I could be.
Yeah. It's pretty far out if you think about it, man. Think about it.
Yeah. Okay, well. Try to be less sad, I guess.
No, like I'm not too sad. No, did you like catch me only listening to Tom Waits again? Oh man.
That
Catch me only listening to Tom Waits again.
Yeah, the second time you made the joke didn't make me feel better about you, buddy. And Leroy just kind of pats him on the shoulder.
Wow, this feels like real Clue. Oh, let's talk about. No, I'm good, man. Yeah. Are you good? Like, that's some heavy shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I just met you, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
it only took, like, maybe 3d6 days to get here. I don't even know. I think I should have probably rolled for that. I don't know.
It's the memories are kind of hazy now. I don't know what I did, so I just kind of.
Well, you feel somehow responsible.
Oh, I don't feel somehow responsible. I know it was me. I can feel it.
So, like, all right, maybe just don't do that thing in 3 years, huh? Like 2 and change years, I guess, at this point. Uh, we
Oh,
probably should have marked it down when we got here, huh?
I gotta do more than
Good.
not do it. I have to stop it from happening before it happens.
Like, do you need help? Like, I feel like this is a real, I have a pickup truck and you need to move situation. Like, I have this, like, I'm currently driving this ship, man. Like, after we do this thing, like, I can help you, probably. Like, I'm not beholden to anything.
I need to get back out there, and I can't do that from here.
Well, like,
So
we can get out there in this, man. This is like a whole Winnie, man. And not like Winnie, but like a Winnie Bago. You know?
I think I understand like every third word you say, buddy.
Yeah, me too, right? Yeah. Yeah. Man, I just want to get back to a place where I can enjoy things again, man. Yeah.
I mean,
Not look over my shoulder.
you probably should when you're piloting, just so you can make sure you don't run into anything.
You really don't need that, actually, in a starship. You'd think you would, because, like, you know, car, mirrors, you know. But no, like, it's all, like, right there in front of me. So, like, it's just really it's kind of not even a 180, man. It's more like a, I don't know, like a 120-ish. Maybe 135.
You know better than me. I've never flown a ship like this.
At most, like, really. And it's really more just this. Like, go. That way, man. Road.
All right. So, you guys continue onward and more or less fall into a companionable sense of going about your duties on the ship. And eventually you do indeed exit out of the drift in the Nikondas system near the planet
Attention,
where...
everyone. Like, we're here, man. We have arrived.
Near the planet where Madelon's landing is located.
Please keep your arms and hands inside the vehicle at all times. Complete stop, and don't forget to tip your stewardess or whatever, man. Yeah.
And can I get somebody to make me a computers check?
I'm piloting. Let you do it.
Who's our computers person?
Y'all do not want Laukios doing the computers.
You are computers person, is what I was saying. I'm piloting.
Oh, Ramirez? Okay. Yeah.
Are you not? I thought you were.
It has to be you, bro.
I can do it.
No,
But I'm also doing the other thing.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good. Yeah, I rolled 20.
So as you exit the drift, and Lemire, you go to reach out to, send a quick communication, let the colony know, hey, we're here, we're about to arrive. A couple things happen. First, when you try and contact Madelon's landing, you just get static back. The second thing that happens is you pick up on your starship scanners what appears to be 2 small objects orbiting the planet, and as you all approach, you notice they change direction and start making their way towards your ship. And if I can get someone to make an engineering check, this can't be anyone at the moment.
Alright. Hang on.
again, you do not want it to be Laukios.
I'm doing it. I'm just getting into it. Sorry. Oh, only a 3 on the dice, though. Sorry.
That's enough with a total of 13 to recognize that, Honor, you identify, well, what are they? They seem to be just small, automated craft. And between you and Lemire then pulling them up on the computer scanners, yeah, sure enough, you all managed to catch sight of a pair of automated drones that are coming up from the planet.
Well, I don't think this is a welcome wagon.
And if anyone who has culture would like to make a culture check real quick, go for it.
Son of a bitch, man. Like, these are all these checks that we're doing now.
Yeah.
Hey, 23 for him, 16 for me,
Also 23.
another 23, another 6. Nope, it keeps fucking flipping. 11.
Alright, so Lemire and Laukios, both of you recognize these drones that are pulled up on your ship scanners as they seem to be made similar to a historical record of Aslanti ships. And about this point, they begin to open fire, and we are going to roll into some starship combat.
Wait a
Whoa.
minute, man. Like, is Lanty? Like, I thought.
You thought what?
I thought that was a myth, man. Aslanti? No. They're not. They're like rumored to be around, but not around, right? No. Heavy.
Alright. We are going to be starting with the engineering phase. Winnie, do you want to do anything
Be right
for Magic Officer?
Yes. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me look at this map. Do we see these other ships?
Yes, your ship's sensors have picked them up, so you guys have identified them.
Okay, perfect. Then I would like to use precognition,
Mhm.
to try to see if I can gauge what their next move is going to be.
Okay.
So it's a mysticism check. Also, Jen's in the chat. Hi, Jen.
Ooh, hi Jen. Thanks for watching.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Okay, so the pilot gets +2 circumstance for their initiative, basically.
Yeah, so what do I notice?
You notice that they seem to be on a pre-arranged path, and they both seem to be focused on trying to stay on opposite sides of the Valkyrie.
Alright, I am going to use my communicator to speak directly to Anura, and I'm going to say they're intentionally flanking us.
Okay. And that's going to then take us to Anora. Go ahead and roll me a pilot and check for initiative. About accurate for mine.
Oof. Oof.
I'm sorry. Where is it? Feature.
Right click on the crossword icons above the chat box, I'll have the combat check, and then you put it on the die next to the ship.
Wait. Right click on what?
The crossword icons above the chat box.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fucking every time.
Every time. Every
Why
time.
is this? Every time. It's like a fucking like I open the fridge and I just stare at the thing and I'm just like, why am I here? What am I doing?
Yeah, yep, sure enough.
That was terrible.
These drones here are going to be going first.
Oof.
I
The
still
one
I still
in
won.
front of you. Oh no, sorry, I was like, okay. One. We're gonna fly up to there, and then they are going to attempt a evade. This one. Okay. And this one over here.
Okay.
And that's gonna be your turn for your piloting check.
Yeah. All right. We have 8, if I recall.
Yes, and you have to move at one space before you can turn. You move up
Yeah.
to 8 spaces, and you have a plus. And oh, Laukius, did you want to take your captain move this go
Is
round?
this considered to be the helm phase?
Yes, this is the helm phase.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to. Laukios is gonna like slam his hands down on the console right in front of Anura
Fragile equipment, man.
and point directly out of the area where like the kill zone that's between them. And he'll do that in order to do a demand action on Anura, which would, if I succeed on my intimidate check, will give you a +4 on your.
All right,
Oh,
man.
and don't forget,
But
you
like
guys can
also
all-
sensitive equipment, man. Hands, maybe just clap real loud. Yeah, you fucking scared the shit out of me. You're fucking scary, man. I don't like it. I'm gonna cry. Please go away. I'm trying to fly. I'm doing my best.
So you get a +4 bonus, and also don't forget that you all do have are able to take a +1 bonus from the computer each of your actions. Each one you can take a +1 from your computer.
Well, like, I think I'm just gonna go ahead since we got that and like, oh, you want something? I'm gonna start and let's see if I just go. Like, I can basically just about face. How does it shift click? Like, I can go around this fucker.
Shift and mouse wheel to rotate.
Okay. Alright, hang on. Yes, yes, yes. Like, which way are they? They're pointing. They were pointing so that.
Yeah,
They
were
pointing. Is there.
Yep.
Is there
They were
forward?
pointing to you, so they're both kind of just pointing at each other now at this point.
Just do the thing. But let's go. Because we had. I think we have one. No, because the turn. Well, it's a turn bird action anyway. So that's what we're doing. Actions.
Yeah, +4 plus the computer for a +5 against it on this.
Flip and burn. That's what it is. And then +4. We have 2 computers bonuses.
You can take a +1 from the computer.
What is there just the one?
I mean, you can only take one bonus per action.
Yeah, I'm just saying if there's only one, I'm not.
Oh no, there's 4 total, so each of you can basically take 1 per each round.
Excellent news. Okay, fantastic. 10 on the dice.
Yep, that's a success.
21. I needed every bit of that, I feel like. But there you go. You get to take a fucking shot on that one for free.
No, flip and burn is something different. Were you trying to do a flyby?
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Flyby. I confuse them. Why would you do anything else?
I like it very personally.
Flyby!
Alrighty. And that was against the one directly north of you guys?
Yeah, here. Hang on, let me... I don't see... Oh, it's called... Is it something else now? Audacious Gambit? No, that's 12 ranks.
No, it's still under a stunt.
Oh, it's still under stunt. I just clicked the wrong thing. Hang on, let me click the right thing so you guys can see that, huh?
Alright.
Oh my god, do the...
It's all good. But, so you guys are going to get a free attack on the,
Oh, now I get a 20.
on that one directly in front of you now, as we move on to the gunnery phase. This one cannot shoot you. This one you are out of. So let's have to shoot you. I'm just going to be at a minus. I can't do this one can. So the one way further down is going to try and shoot you guys. Does a 14 hit your AC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 13.
Crap, I have actual dice here to roll, and I keep forgetting I'm doing it this way to torment you guys. That's
Make sure he's honest, Leah.
I mean, honestly,
cheating.
It's gonna be 7 points of laser damage to your forward arc.
That's dumb.
That's dumb. No.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to put those dice in salt water on our break.
Alright. It is now your guys' turn, and you can get 2 shots off on the one directly in front of you.
Shoot at the mirror, pew pew.
I don't really know what I'm doing, but okay.
Oh man, like just point and click, man. It's like a camera, but it blows things up.
16.
Alright, that is a hit.
Oh. Okay damage. 12.
Yeah, nice.
And then the second shot.
That is above average, man.
9's probably gonna be a miss.
Yes, that will be a miss.
Oh, shame.
What a shame, what a shame, what a shame.
As you see chunks of the small drone kind of breaking apart, and this thing does not look very good.
Holy cow,
move
this
to
is
the
a
next.
really big gun.
As we move to the next one,
Yeah, man.
Leah, do you have anything you want to do for the Medikov phase this go around?
This is the next phase of.
Yep,
or
this is the
next
engineering.
round.
Yeah, next round engineering phase.
And we're allowed to swap roles between rounds, right?
Correct.
I will switch over to being a chief mate for this round.
Okay.
I want to do scrying.
Okay.
On the ship in front of us.
Mhm.
And I am looking at, how the damage looks and stuff, trying to figure out the best way to explode it.
All right, go ahead and roll that.
It's mysticism.
Yep, mysticism check. Look up what information you're about to learn.
I got 14.
14. And it's 5. So it's a DC 5. Alright. So, what you are able to learn is that this is a automated orbital drone. What that tells you is it's a small drone that is basically dumped off, either launched from a planet or dropped out of a ship, and it has a simple computer on board of it, so there are no living crew on top. It is considered a tiny racer drone, which can move, 12 hexes per turn and can turn on a dime. It doesn't have any turn radius. Besides that, you also learn its armor class and TL are 15, and the one in front of you currently has 2 hull points remaining and has no shield. These don't have any shields. Um, Normally at Mac they have 20 hull points total. So the other one that's not been hit yet has 20 hull points. This one in front of you has 2 left. And it has a single weapon in the front. It is a light laser cannon that deals 2d4 damage.
All right. So over the main speakers of the ship, I give everybody that information, and I tell Lemire, one more shot on that one, and it's done.
Okay.
And what is Laukios doing this go round?
As the helm phase begins, I'm going to take the hard turn action.
Okay, so you're not doing anything engineering, you're going to helm phase?
Yep, that's correct.
Alright. Let's roll your initiative.
And here's my hard turn.
What does the hard turn do again?
So it is it's an athletics check. It improves our maneuverability, but DC is 10 plus 1.5 times the starship tier. I'm guessing my 24 hit that.
Yep.
So, our pilot can make a turn as though our maneuverability was 1 step better than it is. I'm not sure what the threshold for a critical effect is in this, if it's just a nat 20 or if it's like degree of success based.
It's a nat 20.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yep. So I did not get that, but if in a future turn I do, it will just make us a higher degree of maneuverable for a turn.
Okay.
That's pretty rad. That'll be fucking very handy later on.
Yeah, Laukios has completely abandoned the helm and has run back to the engine room to essentially be literally squatting the engine thrusters and pushing them into position.
Like, I'm at the helm, man. Yeah, you were just in the seat behind me, man. I'm the yoke.
Alright, Nora, make your piloting initiative check. See what order we're going in this time. Alright.
Oh, only a 6 on the die.
Okay.
So I'm in the middle.
That one that you shot up last round is going to attempt a flyby maneuver.
Good luck, idiot.
We built this ship for success.
Yeah.
There's no failure.
There's there's a good chance that it will definitely succeed.
And I succeed in my flyby maneuver. So it'll just kind of get another shot off on your forward arc next round. All right, your turn.
That's rude, man. This is rude. Yeah. I'm gonna do the evade, And I'm going to take that computer's bonus. Oh, God. Only a 5. I don't think I did it. Nope. DC 15 plus.
Damn.
So what does that mean? Did we still get to, like, move our speed?
Yeah, you still gotta move your speed. This isn't one of the ones where you get boned if you fail.
Alright, well, I'm going to just...
Remember, you get 1 turn as though we were 1 degree higher of maneuverability for whatever that's worth.
I think it's best just to blast off this way, really. Or do you guys think? Just to, like, outpace that one a little bit?
Well, you said that the weapons are on their forward arcs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah, like, let's just go straight on back that way.
Yup.
And then... Hang on. Oh, that's... I'm trying. I'm trying, baby. I'm trying.
Is the blue
that's
bit?
It. That's as close as we can get.
Is the blue bit their forward, like they're facing?
Yes.
I
Okay.
can't even see that. I'm on this fucking garage computer.
If we came down this way, we might be able to get out of both of their arcs for the turn. I'm not sure how much speed we have.
Give me a ping where you're saying. Okay, I see.
I've been.
Way
I'm
down
sorry.
there.
No worries.
Can I make it from? We were here.
That's a
Right.
big move.
I don't think we can do
no,
that.
I don't think if that's where we were.
And I feel like that puts us closer to this guy.
It does. We would be trying to.
Like, if anything,
No, you had the right call. You had the right call.
we could just blast off more this way, vertically. Ah, God. I'm sorry, the computer is going crazy and the screen is going nuts.
We could actually maybe. Oh no. I don't think we can get far enough to get.
Jesus
out.
Christ, stop.
So yeah, you're right.
Hang on.
You're right.
Ah.
Going vertically is probably the move.
Alright. We were here, right? Is that right?
No. You're right there, because they just
Okay.
literally flew right through
Sorry.
you.
That's right.
Yes.
My whole screen went completely wonky. And it's
Also,
adding
for the
all
record,
kinds
that
of-
is actually a successful evade, because the DC on the evade is only 10 plus 1.5 to your tier.
Oh.
So you do have an extra +2 on your AC.
Oh, it
this
says
turn.
15 still. Oh, that's the
click
errata
on
data.
maneuver.
The errata data. It didn't change it over, I bet you.
Well, no, you hit maneuver. There is an evade under stunt.
Oh, is there?
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, in maneuver it says something to the effect of it, so that's why I did that. So here we go. Fuck me.
So what?
Maneuver
what
is just if you're
our
trying to turn
actual-
yourself more
Why-
accurately.
All right.
What is our?
Every time I
actual-
click this now, it is adding all kinds of extra hexes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why.
It's counting all your movement this turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, then let's just do this.
Wait, if we have 8 spaces and we started here, then we could get to here, and I'm pretty sure that's outside of the south one's firing arc, and it's definitely outside of the other one's firing.
Okay, hang on.
I know
I'll
we've
say-
been just arguing over which way to get.
But he still
The
has
second
to
one hasn't
move, is
moved
my
yet,
point.
Oh, he does still have to move. Never mind. Yeah, outpace him.
1, 2. Alright, hang on. We were here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Boom, right there. That's where I want to be.
I'm so
Okay.
used to you being able to make us go last.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been rolling.
Okay. You evaded, so that gives
Middling
your AC
fucking
plus
dice
2.
rolls, and you gave me a +4 as the only first one at all. Like, I rolled a 5. There was no reason I should have won.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
That one is
I
going to be
didn't say
up
it, but
there.
God, I don't know why I'm angry.
Alright. So this one to the south here did do a successful flyby, so it does get a free shot off on your forward arc. That's going to
No.
be 15 on the die for a total of 20.
Oof.
Yeah, I hate you, but yeah, that's definitely going to do it. And I think,
That kills our front arc.
yeah.
That'll be 6 points of damage.
6 total, huh?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Our front, we need to rebalance our shields.
Yeah. So, anybody want to do that? I'm kind of stuck here.
This other one also, because I have lovely 12 speed, I was able to get up and also take a shot at you. It's only going to be a 13 to hit, though.
That's on the money,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Can I just say the test fight went way better than this?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Test
False
fight
sense of
was on
security.
all of our
False
nat
sense of
20s.
security. Police state. Police state.
Alright, that's going to be 5 more points of damage.
To the hull, or to the, yeah, because you're hitting the front arc?
That'll be in your forward arc again.
Gosh dang it.
Do
Gosh, dang it.
I get a roll? Does that cross a critical threshold?
I don't know. What is 10 is our critical
11?
threshold?
20%.
There's 11.
So
Critical
40.
threshold 11.
Yeah,
So you're right at the critical threshold.
where we've taken 11 points of damage.
Ah, that's a critical threshold. That's going to be 81. Your your power core.
That's not good.
What are you looking for?
Ways to make us sad.
I thought I heard a cat chewing on something they shouldn't be chewing on. Okay, it's your guys' turn. I believe you could, in theory, fire on both of them. And at this point, I'm going to remind you that you do have a virtual intelligence on board who could take the role of one of these gunner positions, and they have a plus something.
Hey, what happened to our power
Plus
core?
something. I'll take a plus something so long as it's not a negative.
It's a plus
So get him
4.
on the stick.
What happened to our power core? It's glitching.
Yep.
Okay. I can shoot the one that's needs to be shot. You're welcome for that eloquent saying.
Yeah. They all need killing.
Yeah, thanks.
These are Nazi drones.
Alright, so the one further away is the one that is weaker, the other one has not been hit yet.
I'll hit the one that's already been hit just to see if we can take it out.
Okay. And then do you want the virtual intelligence to take a shot with the other gun as well?
Might as well, yeah.
What's going to be your light laser cannon?
9 against AC. No!
Oh, I rolled a non-natural 20.
I'll take it.
Yeah, Doe's gonna miss. The virtual assistant deals 7 points of damage. The other one, which that is a critical threshold, so it's actually gonna do an extra point. Okay. That's gonna take us to the next round. Do you any changing rolls, or y'all staying where you are?
I'm definitely staying where I am.
I mean, I'm pretty well stuck, I think. Problem is, I could fix like all the problems that we have, but I think I need to stay.
Okay. Engineering phase. Yeah, did you want to keep Winnie in the magic officer, or do you want to do something else this turn?
We keep not blowing up the things that we want to blow up, so I feel like maybe Winnie's just gonna be like, "Damn it!" and is gonna actually shoot this round.
In that case, there's no one in engineering, so we're gonna move on to the piloting check.
Alright, I will hard turn again.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
Now 20. Let's
Alright,
go.
we are considered one step more maneuverable for this entire round.
We're right on.
Yep.
So that gives us.
So basically, you can just
Oh
turn
my
in
God.
place without any penalty. Alrighty.
Fucking middle of the pack again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm rolling like shit. Nothing above a 10 yet.
These guys. Honestly, this drone here is gonna fly. To there.
That's out of our
what are you
forward
doing?
arc. That's rude.
You guys have a turret.
I'm aware.
The more damaged one is the one that has not moved yet, for the record.
Let the record show.
The record shall reflect.
Alright. What are you doing for this piloting action? You can turn on a dime with this one, so you have a 0 turn turn move.
Am I the only one who can't hear Clue?
Are you talking?
Ah.
Oh,
Ah.
I thought you were talking. I didn't think you were
Thank
talking.
you, Scott. I
got
forgot. I muted because I was eating potato chips.
We appreciate that.
I mean,
The crunching was
You're
crunchable.
loud enough. You're loud enough when you're not getting crunching.
Yeah.
So.
Right? I'm stupid loud.
Self-awareness is
Yeah.
key.
Fuck yeah. I can't fix it. Am I aware?
I try to fix it with the sound levels, guys. I try to fix it with the sound levels.
There's really no fixing me.
I'm constantly adjusting Clue. We should just be glad he's not playing an actual goblin.
Oh my god. Okay,
This-
so it is
this
now
might remind
going
you-
down that,
Oh.
yeah, the aforementioned rerolls can't happen on natural ones.
Yep. I gave you guys a choice of one reroll per book, or one that can be on ones, or per level that can't, and you went with the levels. So
I think we were coerced. The decision was made under duress.
So, what the fuck up on a flyby do? Hang on. I feel like the other one said that I couldn't move.
We get attacked on
flyby
flyby.
failure is I get to attack you instead.
Yeah, that's right. I can still do the maneuver. But...
Yeah.
So go ahead and position yourself. Which one are you doing the flyby on?
Which one? The one that we have attacked more is down here still.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get the heck away from the one that isn't still. Let's do that. And hang on.
All right.
Yeah, that's exactly how I want to be.
All right. That is that one's turn now.
Okay. No, I'm out of potato.
I'm just gonna get some space between you and them. Alright. So, gunner phase, this one all the way up here. Can't shoot you because you're out of its arc. So you guys go ahead and take your shot.
Let's go.
5,
Let's
Winnie,
go.
Winnie, do you want to go first? Or you let Doge go first.
And which gun are you shooting?
What's the one that Lemire is not shooting?
I mean, they're controlled by buttons. I could shoot any of them. Or
Oh.
both of them.
Yeah, it's a PlayStation controller. It's fine.
Yeah, pass me the
It's not
controller.
Bluetooth. You can do anything. Wax it against the wall. Maybe don't do that.
I would suggest table talk decision. I would suggest using the light laser cannon to shoot the one in front of us, and then the coil gun to shoot the one far away, because they can still shoot it. But whatever gun you want to shoot, that's just who we should shoot with which gun.
No, that's fine. I couldn't remember if we could shoot each gun multiple times or only like one at a time or something.
Each gun can only shoot once. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then I will use the light laser cannon on the one that we've already hit. And you are muted, Kay. Nobody can hear you except for me.
Don't forget, you get a +1 bonus on the computer, and if you want, the virtual intelligence can aid you to give you a +2 on this as well.
I was just about to ask to use both of those things, so yay! Okay, roll. 18.
18's gotta be a hit. It's gotta be a hit.
That
We're
does
level
hit.
1.
Woo! 5 damage.
And the drone explodes, but not before his shot's going to go off.
Hell yeah.
I'll just roll that before I forget. That's a cracked die. 9, 14 is your AC, right?
Yeah.
Kuzma got the free attack on you because of the pill check. So it'll be another 5 points of damage into your forward arc.
Jesus Christ.
And Lemire, go ahead and take your shot on the other one.
We need to rebalance those shields.
Yeah.
Using computer bonus. Shoot, shoot, bang, bang. Oh man, that's a 12.
If that will unfortunately be a miss, unless you wanted to use your level reroll.
No. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Alrighty.
We'll crash a ship before we use one of those. We're fighting Nazis. We'll fight them on the ground better.
Alright. Is everybody's changing roles this time? You guys staying where you're at?
Laukios is staying. He's just throwing around these thrusters.
Okay.
Yes, I'm staying where I'm at. I'm going to help shoot.
Oh, that's weird.
Can I... Is it just the one left? Ooh, do we want to balance our shields out?
Wait, do we need somebody to do that? Can I
Yeah,
do that?
it's
How
an
do you do
action.
that?
It's the
Okay, I'll do
balance
that.
action.
Be computers check, I
You've
believe.
already shot, I thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, it'll be on the next phase.
It's wait, hold on. We need to talk about that though, because like computer's not good at computers.
I mean, Lemire can do
so
Yeah, it's either Lemire or me does that shit, basically.
it. Yeah.
okay, so we'll have Lemire balance the shields this time, and I'll shoot. Cool. Cool.
If I keep rolling like this, though, we might have to put Doge in the pilot seat.
That's fair.
Actually me, though, not Lemire. Just actually me.
Yeah, just actually you. Like,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah. I can drive a stick. We're good. Yeah, I can drive a stick. We're
Yeah.
good.
I'm about to burn this clutch out.
I was a licensed skipper in South Africa, so I can definitely drive a spaceship.
Yeah. I think
think that's how it
legally,
works.
yes. Yeah.
The
And you can
natural
marry people.
progression.
And you can marry people. At least in South Africa.
In international waters, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, in international waters and South Africa.
Alright, Clue, roll your piloting check.
Don't make me. I'm failing
Screwed
these
up
all the
this
time.
time, man.
Hold on.
Hey, and fucking don't be mean.
Come on, Buttfoot.
Oh, we tied? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're kidding me. I did well. I finally got above 10.
Oof.
Alright, you guys are gonna go second. I'll go first.
I'm mad about it. I'm mad about it still. Like a tie? Really? That's the best I could do? That's not winning.
Alright, it's just gonna fly straight forward and point itself at you guys.
And you get one turn at a higher maneuverability.
Oh. What are you gonna do?
Alright.
Flyby attack, obviously.
Yeah, just flyby. Flyby! Flyby, baby.
Oh, the gimbal's coming.
Oh no. I thought it was 3 of him this week.
Flyby, baby. Computers. Oh my god.
Yikes.
Oh no.
What?
It's fine, that was nothing, that was the
Some unexpected Foley work there, but alright.
Damn! God damn it. You know what? Hey, we'll probably level up pretty quickly. That's not a natural one. I don't care. You know me, let's get rid of them as quickly as I get them.
Do you want to use your level reroll on that one?
Yeah, I do. I'm so mad about it. I'm so tired of fucking sucking at this. I'm supposed to be good. I'm supposed to be good. I really am. I promise. What the fuck was it even called? Flyby? That's the thing, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Hey.
18 on the dice, a 25, and
There we go.
That'll be a success.
that was worth it. Which way are they pointing? That's the blue. Yeah, I'm colorblind, so that's helpful.
Alright, you guys can get a free attack on that ship during the next combat phase. Gunnery phase.
Oh, can I close the thing? Yeah. Sorry. You
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
Alright.
Whatever
Speaking
the
of
things
gunnery
are.
phase, I can't shoot you guys because you're behind me, so hey, I guess Lemire and Winnie are taking shots.
Yeah.
I'm a smart crab eater.
And one of us gets a free shot.
Mm-hmm. I succeeded the fuck out of that.
Pew, pew, and furthermore pew.
Alright. Which one of you is taking
it's
the
a tree
your
pew?
aid for the extra +2?
I think.
A pew pew
that
pew?
Lemire should, because if Lemire's firing the railgun, which he should, because it does more damage, we want that one to absolutely hit.
If you just
So-
pew and then pew, Lemire, I'd kiss you right on the lips, full on the mouth.
I mean,
Gonna.
Reminder, I'm seeing you in August.
yeah. Don't write a check you're not willing to cash.
Incentivize him to actually succeed.
Yeah, sure.
Shoot first, Lemire.
Yeah.
Our mustaches are intertwined.
Oh god. Oh god.
Full on the mouth.
Boom boom. 14 against Ack.
That is. If are you using the age from the virtual intelligence as well?
Yeah, please.
Do I need it? Yes, I'm
Yes,
using it.
obviously.
Yeah.
Alright, that's gonna be a hit.
Perfect.
You're rolling an
Yeah. Ooh, 9 points of damage. Not great.
That's gonna actually be enough to blow this ship to smithereens.
Woo!
Here we go.
More than that, as your laser blasts hit and destroy the two drones, not only are they like ceasing to chase you guys, they literally explode. A lot larger than what just blowing up from the coil gun would actually explain.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
And there aren't really any remnants of these two drones left. As you guys all look at one another on the bridge, concerned why you'd be attacked by drones on a peaceful mission and trying to reach out to the colony, you aren't able to get in contact with anyone. You decide to make your way on down and cruise through the planet.
So like they're not responding on comms.
So why were you guys going to a planet with Aslanti orbital drones?
Well, like we didn't know about Aslanti. The first and foremost of that answer. But number two, we were paid to bring these supplies that are in the back, man, to this colony that's new for you know that god Abadar that's all about money?
You told me about him. Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm totally against it, and I can talk about it some more, but like
you don't have to. No,
so that's weird.
I got it the first time, buddy.
All right. All right, you get it, man. He just like puts in his notebook that like, yeah, Lemire totally gets it.
Puts it in his notebook. He pulled a little leather bound black book.
Yeah, it's literally like a leather bound
Wait,
bullshit fucking journal.
Do you guys know what you're delivering?
It reeks of fucking patchouli and fucking has a bunch of broken up weed all over it.
Do we have a packing list?
Yes, actually. It's food stuff or basic manufacturing and like repair equipment for kind of what you expect to see going out to colony that's just getting started and everything like that. Like textiles, food, seeds, equipment for like mining and farming and such things as that. Fairly standard and straightforward.
It's less the lightweight components of a gravity bong that Nura made. At one point.
Show the packing list to Lemire.
Would Lemire be able to think about, based off his history and knowledge that he kind of sort of remembers, and where this ship is heading and what's going on, why there's Atlanti here? Would there be like a culture check of some variety?
Roll me a mysticism check.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not good at mysticism.
Oh man, yeah, me either.
Yeah, you'd think the wizard would be good at mysticism. I'm not.
Nah, like, are you a wizard? That's fucking rad. I just saw you shoot guns. That's cool.
This is
I got a -1 wisdom.
Because,
I guess I can I paradox that
this.
yet?
No.
Oh, damn it.
So, Lemire, there's something about this situation that just, in the back of your mind, you're almost like, wait, haven't I heard about this before? Haven't I done this before? Something is familiar about it, but you can't figure out what it is, you can't place it, and you have then it's just gone after a moment, and you just lose it.
Yeah.
Now, if anyone else would like to roll a culture check, see if you can figure out any more information about what might be going on here.
Absolutely. I am stuck on the ship sheet, so you want 18 on the die.
Okay.
26.
So, Wakius
So
and Nora,
cultured.
the only thing you two can think of is if there's Aslanti drones and you're not able to get in contact with the colony, chances are there might be a presence on here that's not supposed to be here.
Yeah, man, they're totally occupied
Question.
by Nazis,
GM.
man.
Yes.
Uh, how much do we know about the Aslanti? Like, are they pretty like well known throughout the
Mhm.
universe? Is this something that we'd be familiar with? We'd be like, oh, the space Nazi got them. Like,
Yeah,
or are we
so
confused?
It's
you would
boogeyman
definitely know
shit.
for sure that the Aslanti Space Empire is a group that is founded by humans from the ancient planet of Galarion who believed in the supremacy of their specific human-only culture. Any non-human species are meant to be subjugated beneath them, and any non-human and any humans not from Aslant are basically half a step above those who are meant to be subjugated beneath their boots, i.e., aliens. For
Uh,
them to be out here in the vast, while this is not necessarily far off from the territory claimed by the Aslanti Space Empire, you're definitely closer to the General Pact systems and Veskarium, who are sworn enemies of the Aslanti Space Empire. So it does not truly make sense for there to be a presence of them out in this region.
well, like not only that, but any any engagement with Aslanti has ended in total annihilation of whoever came up against the Aslanti. Like Veskarium, Pact Worlds, it didn't matter. They were all destroyed by anytime there was an engagement.
And the Aslanti are fairly notorious for they do have very powerful ships, and anytime there's been conflict, it has not gone the greatest. But the Veskarian and
There are
Patrick
no
have managed to fight them.
survivors in this situation, usually.
Mhm.
We are an outlier right now.
Oh, we're leaving? We're
Laukios shakes his head and cracks his knuckles.
I can't do that, man. The red lady asked me to do solid, man. I'm gonna do that solid.
yeah.
Laukios kind of like glances sideways at Anura, like he's got that look like he really doesn't want to admit that the frogman is speaking sense, but he agrees with him. And then he just kind of nods and continues cracking his knuckles.
Yeah, man. Like, I owe her big time. So, she asked me to do this thing. I'm gonna do this thing.
I mean, she
And
asked
we
you
already
for
whipped these guys, man.
supplies. She didn't ask us to blow up
Yeah, but
spaceships and
like,
fight in a war.
oh, we don't know that we're fighting a war. It's like an occupied, what you call it, like an outpost, man. They're not even like a fully fledged city yet. Huh?
They're one very battered ship and 4 people who barely know
Ah,
each other.
man, like we're gonna get old Valkyrie here, right? Like just a little reworking, no problem.
Winnie's just looking at everybody and she like focuses on Lemire like
I am nothing but optimistic about this situation, Money.
Laukios is going to Laukios is gonna walk over to Winnie. He's gonna put a hand up on her shoulder, which like she's the only person he has to actually like reach in order to reach the shoulder.
Yeah,
Just look her in
I'm
the
slightly
eye.
shorter.
Just look her in the eye and just go. Pats her on the
Alright.
shoulder.
all right.
Like it's gonna be cool, man. We're gonna
Right.
we're gonna be like saviors, huh? Yeah. That's probably not true. This is probably gonna be bad. Let's do this.
So as you guys all cruise along the planet, are you going to try and land directly at the coordinates you have from Madelon's Landing, or do you want to try and be more circumspect considering the circumstances of what's happening?
Hey man, so like let me throw this at you guys. If Aslanti drones are up and then maybe we shouldn't go to like where they said. Huh?
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about like coming in under the radar. You know what I mean? Huh?
Nope. I can't imagine you do anything under the radar. I feel like someone will hear you coming or
Like
smell
I'm
you.
pretty. Like I know. Like I haven't
See you.
best this time, but like I got us through this. Huh?
You are fairly conspicuous.
As like a spark comes off the bulkhead above him.
You guys are just rude at this point. You're a giant moth. What do you know about conspicuous?
Not a moth?
Inconspicuous.
I'm a butterfly. Thank you.
Yeah, right, whatever. You're being real moth-like right now, Woody.
Oh, what does that mean? Lemire, did you hear what he just said?
Real moth-like.
I don't know what it means. I don't think I like it,
Yeah.
but I also don't know what it
Think about
means.
man. Think about it. That's what you can do. Yeah. That's what you can do.
He's probably not wrong about, avoiding a spaceport, though.
That's
But
smart.
like, yeah, for real. You don't want to come down on none of this.
You guys are couriers. You're not here to fight the Atlanti, right?
No. And they definitely have got to have some fucking surface-to-air missiles or something, man. For sure.
The ship only has, like, the 2 guns, and it's half dead
And
now.
we are hurt. Yeah, we are hurt. We are badly injured. Yeah,
Not
we are
making me feel
landing in
better
the
about
woods.
this.
Yeah, we're landing in the woods. Yeah. It's all misty down there. Look.
All right. Do we have any sort of radar or scouting system that we can use to find another place to land?
Oh, for sure, Zeus. Check this out, Winnie.
Yeah, you guys are fairly able to find a large opening where the Valkyrie will easily be able to land outside in the woods. It's going to be a few miles out from the colony and probably take you guys a couple hours of hiking to make it there.
Yeah. We got plot GPS. Yeah, right on.
But with that is where we are going to call it for this week as Nora Buffo pilots the Valkyrie down onto the planet of Nikondis, several miles
Like,
outside.
expertly. It's just super expertly. I just can't emphasize enough just how well he did this entire time. Bad at all. Didn't do a bad job.
And you guys settle
Feels
down.
like the sort of thing that you should roll for.
Settle down on the misty planet surface of Nikondis.
Oh, make him roll the land. Make him roll the land.
Oh, no. Okay.
The land sounds like a great way to explode the ship in session 1.
Yeah, no, I'm going to do it.
Talk a big game.
Full power. Here we go.
As always, thank you guys so much for playing. Everyone who watched us, thank you so much for watching.
Hey, I did it. Oh no, 6 rounds of that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even try that. Why is that even an option for me?
We will see you guys next time. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye.